What's up, YouTube? Trucking with Jazz fam. Listen, I am outside of Burlington. I am in our car. Why? Because I'm sick. And my wife over here playing these games. Like, we had to go print some documents that we got to put in the truck and do a vehicle inspection in the truck, which we printed the documents, but we have not went and we have not went and put it in the truck yet, right? And what my little crazy ass wife doing? In the stores. Like, I guess, like, because we've been home since the 2nd, today the 4th, so we've been home 2 days. When I tell you, being on that truck versus being home, this home life is so much better, man. Like, just breathing your air in, being able to go throughout the different rooms. You ain't just isolated on the truck. You ain't around people just up here hawking up everywhere. Where you got to be going purchasing, buying things. Listen, I am still under the weather. Girl, still can't breathe. Like, still dealing with congestion, but I feel way better. Like, my body not aching and hurting like how it was on the truck. No joke. I tell you guys always about health. When we go back home, we're going to do some in-house exercises. We have not been back to the gym. We went twice when we was out on the road. But 2 times we went, they was closed because of the holiday. And we was like, they was opening up earlier, but closing early. So the time we'll be walking in, they like, oh, we closed. I'm like, oh my freaking God, this happening to us. So that's what was going on. We home. We live in Springfield, Missouri. It's straight. You know, it ain't Miami. It ain't lie, but we don't be partying and all that. Like, we don't do none of that stuff. Not that we against it. We just don't be doing it. But I be wanting to hear some of my music playing. I ain't gonna lie. So my wife be putting the music on, DJing it up. And put some salsa music, like putting on stuff we used to hear. And so we can be like, okay. You know, but my wife been doing the damn thing. She clean, cook. I'm like, girl, you more sicker than me. Anytime we would come home from off the road, the first thing I would do, get the dirty clothes and start arranging. I don't like seeing my house, bringing all the stuff off the truck, all over the place. Like, listen, that is a pet peeve. And when I tell you I got home and my wife gave me my medicine, like she drove us the final way home, the last like 3-4 hours, because I was going down. I was driving the night before when we delivered our load, and then like we went to go deliver, like pick up a load that morning, and they wound up canceling the load. And then they just started hitting our phone because we was available, and we was passing by all these loads. And I was like, I just can't do it. Like, I don't want to go from a cold state to a colder state where it's snowing, actively snowing. Like, we was dealing with little snow spots here and there, but it was actively snowing. I'm like, nah. We in Indiana. We went to Ohio. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't feel good walking back and forth. We got dirty clothes. We can't wash because none of these damn places don't got no wash. It was just real bad what we was. And I was like, I'm making an executive decision to drive home because our health come first. If you don't feel good out here, I can't do it. That's one thing I like about trucking. Like, I have never been a company driver, so I can't, explain how easy they're able to get off the truck and do whatever they want to do. But boy, being a lease op or like doing your own thing, independent contractor, you may miss out on your check because you ain't working, but ain't nothing like being able to move how you want to move. So yeah. So that's just a little update. Y'all keep me in y'all prayers. I hope y'all chilling out here, having a good time, writing down y'all goals. Right now, y'all, focus on how you gonna get to your goals. I know I ain't been talking too much about that stuff. I've been recording myself a little bit, but I'm telling you right now, I'm talking. But before I was recording, I was like, out of breath, couldn't breathe, like, feel like COVID. I mean, sometimes feel worse than COVID to me, I ain't gonna lie. I got COVID, and COVID was a little bad. And it was just like congestion, but I could feel it deep down in my lungs, like when I breathe or whatever. And I was like, okay, it's making me short as breath, but it ain't feel like this bad. This little wave, whatever they got going on, and mixing, concocting up, trying to like put us out, boy, they really try to get you out. They really try. I take vitamins and stuff. I never get sick. So to see that, like, I'm 32 and now I'm getting sick, I'm like, dang, man, what is going on here? My wife like, you want to go get your nails? Look, I don't want to be nowhere. I almost passed out in the UPS store, peeps. Like, I almost passed out. I mean, the more people came in there, I know I don't feel good, okay? But the more people came in there, the more, like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I was trying so bad to force myself, like, mind over matter. Don't cough. You control your nervous system. You tell your brain what you want to send down to your body. And I'm like, don't cough. Like, you don't have to cough. But the more people came into the store, the more nervous I got. And the more I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to cough, you know. And I would lift my arm up and, you know, coughing to, but it was just like the panic was setting in, like the fear of being sick and seeing some people, they coughing with their mouth open, you know, people ain't, you know, sneezing or coughing into their arm. Like, listen, put a damn mask on. We got masks. And if you're really, really sick, just don't go around being around people if you don't have to be around people. But you got people out here that don't give a damn. They just doing whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. They ain't giving a dang. I said I want to work on that. That's one of my goals. So, yeah, we just trying to figure out what we want to do. And y'all go follow my YouTube channel. I'm going to drop more stuff. I'm going to tell y'all where we at. Think about this trucking stuff. Like, I'm not all over the place. I'm just aggravated with how things are going in the market, trying to figure out what's the best situation. We are independent contractors with FedEx Custom Critical, so we're not employees of FedEx. I want to be an employee of FedEx, but I'm trying to like dig into my research and like just do pros and cons and what stuff makes sense. But we really looking into like being local. We left Prime. They do have local, but they didn't have local in Springfield at the time. And yeah, just the respect and how things operate over there, we was happy with our decision to leave. But when I tell you, yeah, looking at companies over here, dealing with my little skin situation over here. Like, if you over the road, people hire you because you going over the road. But this local stuff, like, people being real funny little business over here. So I've been just trying to like figure out what I want to do. And our lease is up in June of this year, 24. So I'm trying to figure out with my wife, like, if we're going to transition again to another company, what do we want to do? Do we want to be over the road? Do we want to be local? Do we already, do we want to transition back to Florida? All those different things. My wife want to be around water. I want to be around water too. I'm a pool girl. But we barely got pools here. And when you going to get in the pool, boy, it's just a whole bunch of white little kids. Ain't even grown-ups. Ain't getting no damn water up here. So, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to discuss and, like, really figure out. So, I was thinking about Texas. I'm like, I don't know. I like the vibe a little bit. I only didn't drove through, So, I'm like, I don't know. But y'all drop down below in the comments, like, what states, have diverse people. And when I say diverse people, black people, Spanish people, it could be white people, but just like diverse groups of people. And where it's like, they ain't behind the curve with like medicine, hospitals and stuff. I want to go in places where the living is cheap, but the medical stuff is behind, the education is behind. Like, nah. So yeah, drop down below what states is like, thriving. And, that's cool. That's, gay friendly too. Because I been wanting to go to little gay events and stuff. I don't be out there like that, but I been wanting to go to little events, at least have something going on coming to the area. But yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for watching the video. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And I'm out.